the tracks.
Someone else does it. I don't do this stuff.
Tab changes the view. You want it in this view because you want to see the timeline.
Yeah.
You want the timeline, and then you get your stuff. So most of the time, I just drag this file here. It's called an LS file. It's like a PNG or whatever. You just drag it, just appear here. You just download. You can delete everything. You can double click it, but then if you double click, but then it opens. All the little bits come out.
What I do, it takes like maybe 30 more seconds.
Okay, so anyways, most of the times you will see the track and they'll tell you the BPM. You want to change this to whatever the BPM is, because if you open up this click track here, as you can see, it's not on beat when you cut stuff. So you go 130 and you have it all sync up like that.
But then what about like other songs though?
Go. We'll do one song at a time. So when you close, you want to, most of the times you want to group stuff. So you press shift and you select the bottom and you press Command G, group. Or like you can select it and just go up here and go group tracks.
Yeah.
But then when you group it all, you can just rename it. So it's Command R, rename. So I thank God. And then you can, I will usually add a locator. So you double click, add locator, or you can control click, add locator.
Locators? Yeah.
And then you go, I thank God. I thank God. Cool. And then this is, okay, so this is pretty cool. So this little thing turns your keyboard into a piano.
What does that do?
It turns your keyboard into a piano. So any shortcuts you do don't really work because like your keyboard's being used as a piano. So you want to unclick that. Sometimes your keys don't work. So you click key. This key means you assign anything on this keyboard. When it's orange, if it's MIDI, which means if you plug in another MIDI device, you can sync it up to whatever you want to get hit. So anything that's highlighted purple or orange can be assigned. So I can assign this to this or whatever I want to. So usually I'll assign this one, the locator, to 1. So this is my first song. And then second, third, fourth, fifth. But then I want to obviously set that to the tempo of the song. So obviously you guys don't do the whole I thank God because you guys cut it somewhere over at the bottom. So you go, you probably ended in this chorus here, so.
Refrain.
No. So.
Refrain.
No.
But I've got a question.
Yeah.
Is now that you put this track in there,
Yeah.
is this whole session based off that BPM?
Yeah, but I'll change it later. I'll show you how to change it later.
Yeah, but it automatically sets.
Yeah, the whole track is 130. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole track.
Chorus.
Oh, so you can slow down all the song.
Turnaround.
Yeah, it's when you add the rest of it.
So you guys go. And then refrain.
Turnaround.
So you want to start ideally to you want to start your quiet chorus there because so to cut it you can control click it and you can go, it says split track or the shortcut is Command E. I always do Command E. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Command E. So and then you go find. You can, a quick way is add a locator and then go find the next part where you want to come in. Because now you set it to BPM, it's easy. So you go to here.
Refrain. Refrain.
Chorus.
Chorus.
So you press Command E, again, you cut it, you can delete this whole part. But then, if you want to delete the time, you press Shift, Command Delete. It'll close up the time. So it comes in.
Oh wait, what's that one?
Wait, what?
I never do that.
So
I just bring it in there.
you can.
Drag it down.
I drag it in.
Wherever you select it, you can go up here and you go edit, you go delete time. So it means you kill the time. So it makes the whole thing disappear. So anything in that time disappears.
You know how annoying it is?
Yeah.
And it's
So now,
you mess up slightly and then
so obviously,
oh my God.
because everything's in a 4 beat, you can see the beats here. You want to move that guide to where that guide is. So you just grab everything, shift,
Because everything's in
just move it back there, and then you'll fade.
Chorus.
Wait, sorry, and you need to drag this out 4 beats because the guide comes in, but the track ends. So you go.
Chorus.
What does it fade? Does it fade in?
It doesn't fade, but I've cut it because that's where it ends. Because the guide always comes in 4 beats before the thing.
Yeah. You
So
know how you got those tracks in there? Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Do they automatically fade in?
They
each
don't.
other?
So if you want to fade, you zoom in, and you fade it across. But most of the time,
like all of them at the same time.
Yeah, I'll do
no,
it like
I can't do it.
Yeah,
That's it. I haven't figured out how to do that. But then
Yeah.
most of the time, if you cut it pretty clean, it cuts. Like it's on the same time. So
chorus,
I like the shortcuts because
and then.
Yeah, how it's so much easier.
And then if you got a song that washes really loud at the end and you want to cut it really quickly, press A. A is automation.
automation, yeah.
So and then you want to change. So because you grouped it, you want to change it to mixer and goes volume. So this turns the whole group down. So if it washes really loud, if you want it to fade out, you can fade it out.
you
Like
know
that.
how I thought? I'll fade each individual.
Oh. So when you group it, when you group it, yes, there you go.
chorus,
Yeah, you do the whole thing. Nah, I faded all the individual.
All the main instruments.
Yeah, let's see the both.
But this fades everything because even the click and the guide.
So it's on your group automation, yeah?
But then if you don't want to do it that way, you can group the instruments and then fade the instruments group. But you leave the click and the guide up there.
Yeah.
Volume. So you go.
Oh, so if you don't do that, the clean guide fades as well.
Yeah, because you're fading the whole group.
Oh.
But then you create another group and goes.
chorus,
So the clicking guys say.
Yeah, so then you keep it. You keep it.
Yeah, that could be good for worship song like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I'll show you guys. Okay, so when the song ends, wherever you can add a locator. So probably here because you want to fade the song, yeah. So you add a locator and you go. What's the next worship song? I'll do Champion because it's easy because it's a different time signature too. Champion, cool. So you will go right click here because Champion's in 6/8. Insert time signature change 6/8.
Oh, time signature change.
It changed. So from there on it'll be 6/8.
Oh my god.
And then you want to automate stuff.
Oh, click
Wait,
changes.
is that 6/8 in 130 BPM?
Yes, but then you want to change the BPM now. So you
Correct.
come down here, master. You press A, automation, song tempo.
You write a book on this, mate.
So see how it's 130.
Shortcut
So
keys.
if you can see this, it makes a little dot.
Yep.
So you want to make another dot and you pull it down to whatever. So the easiest way to count the BPM, so champion 72. So you put the bottom, because this is a range. Here's a range between 60 and, because obviously it'd be very hard to figure out where 72 is. So I just go 72, I'll pull it all the way down. It sits down there. But then I'll pull this here, so I'll make sure it's on the line. So it'll switch.
Man, that's crazy.
And then now, I'll close this group, and because I put the locator here, same thing as champion, pull the multi-track file in. Don't pull every single one in, just pull the multi-track file in. Come in. Damn it, why is it not coming in? This document changes.
Oh, see, I've tried that.
Yeah, something's wrong with this. Oh, well, firm foundation. Does that work?
That's why, no. Nothing works.
Yeah,
I know,
nothing works.
Like a different
Depends
way.
how you download
You go into
it,
files and you select like each of like the fade files, and then you put them in, and then you group them.
Oh,
If you
so
consolidate it, it'll work.
And because you're putting like an Ableton file into an Ableton file, so like it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's the same.
So like open it like in the Finder
That's
first.
the issue we had.
Oh, crap.
So like press all the tracks there. Oh.
Look at Jay on the screen.
And go.
Surely it works, yeah.
Nah, so
Well, Ableton uses the new one.
press
And the
that
old
and
one,
then
the new one.
highlight all of those,
Yeah.
and then you move that. Oh, hold on. Except touch everything twice. Oh, and then so select only like each second one. What's the? Oh yeah.
Oh, is that how you do it?
And sometimes you have to press command.
You press command and it
Yeah.
does all this stuff. But anyways, so you group, now you group all, you put them where the locator is and you group all of them again. Same thing, I always group my tracks, champion. And then now, if you look at the little click, wherever the click is.
Oh, there is.
And if you
17,
help
yeah.
having a quick guide like
Yeah, see how it's how it's synced now?
The
Oh, but
first one.
champion is 70, I think champion is 72.5. I'm pretty sure. I know it's 72.5.
72, says it.
0.5. Because it's not exactly the same. See, it's not on
It
it.
just says 72 up there.
It's not on it. Wait, did I bring champion in? This is champion, yeah? 73. Sorry, studio version 73.
Studio version.
Right, okay.
73.
which is crazy.
But now you can cut anything you want because this song goes forever. So wherever you wanna cut it, you go guide. See, you go. Oh my god, it's still buffering my samples. But then you can cut it wherever you want. And then if you want to fade the song out, you can fade it. But But what you want
Bridge to.
is when it goes into a free worship part at the end, and you want the click to keep going, yeah? I would just cut wherever the track is, press E. If you press, if you
what's that?
Command E, Command E.
Now, how do you do that?
You just the line, and you can drag it up and down. And then so the thing is, like, if you want to turn the track off without deleting it, you deactivate it. To deactivate it, press 0 and it turns off.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Just leave it.
it stops. But then anyway, say you guys want to end, you guys wherever you guys end.
Ending.
And then you know how you guys always copy and paste like 15,000 clicks, and it goes for forever.
Yeah.
You go. You click this track here. If you got a small one, you press loop, and it'll stay there.
When do you
Command L. So you see this little thing here?
You have to take it off loop here.
No, and it'll stay there.
And that thing, you drag it like anywhere you want as well. So
How do you keep it there though? Like you just press the top bit.
So this
Yeah.
top bit is where it's looped. So like wherever you want to loop. So if I want to loop this, the chorus. Sometimes it's on the fly. You want to loop chorus. You loop chorus. You go like that. You press Command L.
Oh, so you're gonna change it on the fly.
Command.
Yeah, is that
While you're playing.
No, I would do that. I can do that. Well, if you're quick enough, I can do it with tracks. I'll go. You just want to do chorus, and I'll pull it again. Yeah.
You save my session.
Yeah, I did. So you can loop it.
We have
So
a production laptop, but we don't have one for like tracks. Yeah.
Okay, you got shit.
no, playback. Use playback.
use like an iPad or something.
Yeah, so I'm looking to get an iPad.
So yeah.
Playback is good.
But like most songs fade out at the end. So like I thank God, yeah, it'll fade out at the end. So
Do you overlap it?
Well, you
So
can
you
just
can-
say
Ending.
so you can just like you can keep the if you loop it, it prevents you from needing to like if you want to go into a free worship moment after the end of the song, just put a loop at the end. So by the time it gets to the end, it's gonna stay there, and then you have your free worship moment. So most of the time for worship songs, I just get a small part of the track and I loop it like that.
Can you show me how to loop it again?
You select whichever part you want.
Yep.
And you just press Command L.
That's it.
Hey Aaron, except one thing though, if you're like exporting it for like a team though, like say if they want to practice like a whole song where it's only click, if you have that, it won't save as
It depends.
It's
It
like
depends on your export
one
settings.
time.
So you press R, Command R.
Oh.
So you change which track you want to.
He has a response for everything. He's
got all the shortcuts,
I memorized the shortcuts. Well, I don't know all of them, but guys, just remember for the whole year in COVID, yeah, I was doing sound. So I have probably 1,000 hours on this thing. So I know how this thing works.
Yeah. See.
If you guys ever need help, there's a little help button right here. See this little-
Okay,
Look, see this thing here? Anything you touch, yeah, it'll tell you what it is. This little thing.
everything.
See? Play button. This is the shortcut. Option space. If you want to loop it, yeah, loop. Here is the loop switch.
Damn, man.
Or like if you want to go in and out, and then it tells you everything here. So what is this? This is a user folder. This is a audio clip. This is the master track. But then if you want to export it, so basically when you automatically export it, or export whatever it is, unless you select it. Because if you select this, it's going to export that little part. So most of the time I just press Command A, select everything.
Oh, and then export.
Shift Command R is export. I'm pretty sure.
There's a command for that.
Yeah, no. Okay, you want to learn commands? Go up here. There's a command for everything. See all this?
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
you memorize all of them. So export track is here. Shift export shift command R. So shift command R,
So fast.
and then render track. So basically, all these are going. This is where they're all routing to. So if I just wanted the click track or all individual tracks or I thank God only, this is the group I created. I thank God. So I click that. It's only going to export the I thank God group.
Oh.
So then you don't have to
So you don't have to-
separate sessions.
So no, but then depends on how. So if you wanna export a certain song because it's in this long part, I'll just select the song itself.
let's
like
export
of the
that.
timeline, and then on the timeline, I go like, and I export that part. And if I want this song, I just export this part,
So you just highlight it
and then I'll just export that part. But make sure when you turn stuff on and off, like if you solo it, nothing's gonna come through because it's solo. So if you turn it off and on. But yeah, if you want to turn stuff on and off really quickly when it's live, just click on it and press 0. Turns it off.
So what was that?
Turn it on and off.
Oh,
So like if all of a sudden you start the set, and you hear
yeah, but
drums,
you have to click on it and then
and you
go
press 0 real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can just go, you just move and you go, oh crap, 0.
Oh, we shouldn't get to that point, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Or,
There's pros to everything. Yeah.
but then no, this is really basic because I've seen like Numa and all them use it, yeah, and they use the tracks live, and they got faders for click and guide and everything. Like they can change their clicks. I think I showed you. Remember we tried that once, yeah. So they can fade the track in and out when they want to. That's why if you notice, yeah, if you notice when I play, yeah, I always put the tracks computer in front of me because I want to fade. I want to fade stuff on the fly. Like if I know. This is really bad. If I know the sound guy's not pushing the tracks up, I'll put this at -10 for my benefit. So when they're not pushing it, I push it. I manually push it off front. I push it off 0 off front of house because I know they're not gonna. That's bad. No, but
I do my best.
You know,
yeah, that's.
we really trust everyone. Well, Aaron, you do that.
No. But if you add certain hits in your track here, and you know you want those hits to come through, and they're not coming through.
Why we have debrief.
But yeah, and then this is you guys know how to rap, click and guide, simple, exit out. Oh, sorry, not this one. Exit out. 1, 2. If you guys do you guys do it for every single track?
We
No.
go
Go master because you know why? Because it's routing to the master.
Yeah.
So you just
Wait,
it's pretty.
say it again.
Click and go 1 and 2, and then the
And
master down the
then
bottom.
everything else here goes to
Can you highlight? Oh my god.
everything.
What do you do?
I go like individually.
So this
It sucks.
so this goes into group 4. Group 4 is this, and group 4 goes into I Thank
so
God,
it's like-
and I Thank God goes into master. So once you change master to 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, that's where it comes out of. So if you got 5, 6, 7, 8, you can go anywhere.
So this is to do with outputs, yeah?
Outputs, yeah. So output. So it's all like it looks really complicated, but you just follow where everything's
so which
going.
channel it's going to?
Yeah. So if you change this to exit out 1 now, it's gonna straight out 1. It's gonna bypass everything.
Yeah.
But if I want this to come out, I want this to go to acoustic guitar. It's gonna go here. It's gonna run through the same channel as here and goes into group 4. And group 4 is gonna go I Thank God, and I Thank God's gonna master. It's just like a chain thing. But if you wanna ungroup, just ungroup them. Ungroup tracks. And you can ungroup them. Yeah, and then you can play with, so if you wanna like, automation makes it really easy. So if you wanna change like this to like volume, yeah? So like, say you don't like the drum parts in this part, you can just
I did this for Sunday actually, the automation.
You can just take the drums out this area and then they'll come back later.
Oh, sick.
So you can pull stuff down, but like usually I make a trapezium. You know what a trapezium is, yeah?
Yeah.
Because if I don't make enough, I don't want to make V shapes like this. It's ugly. So usually I'll do 4 dots, where I want it from,
Yeah.
and then where I actually want it to happen, and I just pull it down, and then I can just move stuff in and out like that. But it really helps when you set the tempo. I think the tempo is a big one for you guys. You guys need to set the tempo.
I've never tried that.
Because the tempo helps you cut stuff perfectly. Like that, see, it's perfect.
Well, that cuts the time as well.
And then just make sure at the bottom here, you change it. You put where the locator is, but if I change the tempo, you see how the thing's going to change now? Because that's 73 BPM at the back here. The tempo has changed back here. So wherever this line is, the tempo has changed.
Yeah.
So like you want to make sure you line it up when the track actually ends. And it's proper. Oh well, I messed it up now.
Wow.
But then if you ever mess it up, just go to the top of where it is, 130. 130. Oh crap, it's too high. I'll just bring this down a little bit to 129. I go 130. Just push it all the way up. 130, and then the bottom's 73. Pull it back down.
Oh,
Now just
the range, I see what you mean.
The range, yeah. You just want to make sure the range is all like proper. Yeah, but like it should be, yeah. And then you just make sure it's at the whichever line you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like somewhere over here. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. So yep. Cool. There's shortcuts for that too. You press W, everything comes in. Height opens everything up. A turns automation on and off, but depends if you got this key on, because this is actually the C. If you look at a piano on the keyboard, this is C. That's why it doesn't do anything. But if you turn it back, if you turn the keyboard off, then you come on, use this. But if you guys ever want to look at everything quickly, just press W. It just brings everything. W is width. H is height.
Yeah.
So height will will make everything big or small. That's why they're all like equal now. But you can close it all. But if I click height, it'll open. The opener. WH, width and height. But yeah, but this one's the best, because every time I'm messing with something, it goes boop. Yeah. This one, you might already know this already. If you have this turned on, it'll follow your playhead. This thing. So if you follow it, but if you turn it off, it'll stop. Yeah. There's a shortcut for that too. Shift. Control Shift follow. Oh crap.
Chorus.
What is it? Command Shift follow. Sorry. Command Shift F. So sometimes like if I'm looking at parts when I'm playing, I want it to come back really quickly. I just press Command Shift F and it'll follow. It'll automatically turn follow on. So if it's like it's somewhere over there, but I press F, it'll come back. It'll jump back here. But it's a good thing for you guys. I like to look at this. Like depends on what you like to look at, but when you're playing, but I like to see this because it kind of tells me where we are in the song. So like I can kind of call it. I don't know what this is. But I know, if I know the song, I'll go, something's coming up, I'll go chorus, verse, break. So like, if you lost yourself, or you don't know where you are, you can just quickly like, go back and follow it, and you can go back there and just follow it. But in the perfect world, someone at the production desk should be controlling this, let me guess, go, take me to the chorus. But yeah, this is a different view. Some people like this one, because you can, they will set songs up this way and they put all the click tracks and everything. But yeah, but it doesn't let you jump really quickly. But there's a way to do that in there. I forgot how to do it. I was watching a lot of videos, but then yeah.
No.
But this,
I was heaps, but they do
this
both.
so the ideal word is if you guys load up, I thank God. I'll show you why there's so many locators. All this thing comes in because they set every single one to a MIDI so they can go. The reason why, because if I set this on chorus and I put this, say I want this to be 2, yeah, I can just loop chorus for days.
Because you're a beat, does it take a while to get to there?
Depends. So if you can set it in your settings. So in your settings you can go options. I forgot where it is now, but there's a one that tells you how long it is before it goes back to the track. Preferences, there it is. Tempo. MIDI file library, audio. Beats, port face, play tempo, on, off, trigger, beats. I forgot where it is, but it tells you how long it is. When I figure it out, I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so like if you're approaching the end of a chorus.
Maybe there's something out of that anyway. I'm gonna talk a lot more.
Yeah. So this one. No worries. If you go into the end, but you want to repeat the chorus, press 2.
Wait, can you cue it? When do you have to cue it?
In the last bar. Can it give you 4 counts? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh yeah, but sometimes it goes if you're in that bar.
You can set that up though, eh?
I forgot where it is. I think it's here. 1 bar. You can go 4 bars. Yeah, 4 bars. So it'll wait till 4 bars. So it'll go.
When did it set up? Oh, you can set up
4 bars, yeah. You can set up the bars here, so how many bars you want to come in. Or none. If you go none, it'll go straight in. So you play. Oh crap. Yeah, so
I think the default's like
1 bar. Yeah, 1 bar. Yeah.
Cool.
Default's 1 bar.
Sure, bro.
But yeah, this just ask me any questions. Like I'll probably know what you're
Then
talking about.
mainly automation I don't use because none of my clicks align with the BPM, which I don't need it, but it helps to cut it,
Here's your
cut everything. I consolidate everything, but they're coming from my laptop,
Yeah, it's easier to consolidate it.
Yeah.
and that's mine now. Is that my session?
Yeah, that's your session now.
Alright. All good.
Oh, good.